Hey guys, in this Hogwarts Legacy video, I'm going to show you my Spider Slayer build. I put this class together to deal with the level 30 quest Absconder, which is a side quest that requires you to infiltrate a spider's den and fight a boss level Acromantula. Now before I get into the specifics of this build and quest, if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel with notifications on for Hogwarts Legacy videos. And also, after this video is over, come on by my channel and check out some of the videos that I've already made for Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, so firstly, if you don't have the Absconder side quest, you can pick it up here from an NPC vendor in the hamlet of Arranshire. It's a basic fetch quest, but I do suggest getting a little prepared first before you go and try to complete this quest, especially if you are under level 30, which the game allowed me to pick this side quest up before I was even level 25, and I couldn't complete it, like, at all. So to put this build together, you'll need the right spells, gear traits, and talents. First, let's start with the gear traits. Now really quickly, if you don't yet have the ability to use the enchanted loom, progress your story far enough so that you can get the main story quest, the elf, the knapsack, and the loom. It's a main story quest given by Professor Weasley to speak to Deke in the Room of Requirement. Once you do this quest, you'll be given the enchanted loom and the ability to care for magical creatures and to collect their drops. You need their drops to enhance your gear at the loom and to give them special traits. The traits needed for this build are Anti-Venom, Destruction, and Scorching. Anti-Venom decreases damage from spiders, Destruction increases damage with Confringo, and Scorching increases damage with Incendio. The traits I have on my specific gear are as follows. On my handwear, I use Destruction 3. On my eyewear, it's Anti-Venom 3. On my headwear, it's also Anti-Venom 3. And on my outfit, we have another Anti-Venom 3. On my cloaks and robes, I use Scorching 3. And on my neckwear, it's Scorching 3. Now, just as a disclaimer, I have yet to read anything anywhere in the game that says multiple traits do not stack. They very well may or may not, but in case later on I find out that they do not stack, I'll update this guide. How you get traits is simple but a bit grindy. For Anti-Venom 1, 2, and 3, all you need to do is fight spiders. Defeating 30 spiders gets you the Spider Slayer appearance, and then once you defeat 40 more after that, you can get the trait Anti-Venom 1. Then 70 spiders after that, you get Anti-Venom 2, and then 100 more spiders after that, and you unlock Anti-Venom 3. For Scorching 3 and Destruction 3, all you need to do is collect the trait chest in bandit camps. Which trait you get out of a trait chest is randomized, but don't worry, you don't have to keep fighting bandit camps all over the map. All you have to do is clear one single bandit camp, stand in front of the trait chest that looks differently than other chests, and usually there's only one per camp, usually. Save your game while standing in front of the trait chest, open it, and see if it's a trait that you want. If it isn't, just load the game that you just saved and check the chest again. You can do this as many times as you want until you get the desired trait. Now, I don't know if they're going to patch this later. I don't know how they would patch this because it seems like this is like a permanent thing, but it works right now. Once you have the traits that you want, you can add them to superb or better gear. That's the blue gear or any gear that has little slots in it. You can add it to that gear. Now, to add those traits to your gear, you're going to need quite a bit of Kneazle first. So it's good to collect a large amount of Kneazles so you can harvest their fur as often as possible and get as much as possible. Now, if you don't know where to get Kneazles, they're the little cat creatures, you can check out the video that I made detailing just how to do that. Next are the spells. Spiders are weak to fire, so using Confringo and Incendio works the best, and also Glacius seems to stop even the big ones in their track. I also use Bombarda because that does a lot of damage no matter what, and it's a targeted AoE, area of effect, especially if you have the right talents, which leads me to the talents. Starting in the spells category, I have Incendio Mastery, which unleashes a ring of fire around you when you cast Incendio. This is perfect for fighting spiders and Inferius because they can close the distance on you surprisingly fast. Confringo Mastery is another must because when you hit a target with Confringo, it sends out enemy-seeking bolts to other nearby targets, and when dealing with spiders, they almost always roll 2 to 6 deep. Glacius Mastery is also needed because it expands Glacius by sending out a blast on a target that you've frozen that damages other nearby targets. And then finally, Bombarda Mastery. This talent widens Bombarda's area of effect, making it even more massive. Okay, so here are the core talents that I use. Now, the reason I don't use all of my talent points is because the game warned that talent points are limited. And so far, I haven't heard any rumors about a way to respec your talent points. There very well might be something like that later on in the game. I don't know. I haven't made it that far yet. So for now, I like to keep a few talent points until I really feel like I need a certain talent. Alright, and that's it. That's the build. I went in with this build to fight the large Acromantula in the Absconder quest, and it was super duper easy. His attack patterns are extremely basic, especially for someone who's played a lot of Elden Ring, so it should be really easy to defeat by anyone, especially if you combo your spells. Now, if this video is able to help you in any way, I'd appreciate a like on the video. If you have any questions about this or anything else Hogwarts related, drop them down in the comments. My name is Ventus SGN. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.
Incendio. Glacius. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio.
Well, that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for Milo's daughter.
Incendio. Revelio.
You look none the worse for wear. Absconder's cave then.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that Acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.